It's me, Love Jones. I am back with another one. This one, I'm going to try to finish up signs, y'all. So I thought I was going to do all the signs at one time. Thought I was going to do all the signs at one time. Boy, was I wrong. So we got through like 2 yesterday. 10 more to go, y'all. Let's see. Sagittarius. That's what popped out. Alright. So this one's going to be for Sag. If you know, then you know how to listen to these readings. Just because I say Sag don't mean you. I really almost kind of hate explaining that. Just because I say Sag don't mean you have to be a Sag. You could just have Sag in your chart somewhere. You could be in Sagittarius energy. Just because I say Aquarius doesn't mean you have to necessarily be an Aquarius. You could just be in Aquarius energy. You have Aquarius in your chart somewhere. Take it however it resonates, y'all. If it don't resonate, then don't take it. Alright. Hey. Hey, you. Alright, so Holy Spirit, Archangels, please allow me to channel messages from the energy surrounding Sagittarius Collective. Spirit guides, ancestors, tell us what we need to know about Sagittarius. What Sag need to know? Emperor popped up. Somebody from your past. Somebody could have some type of status, or they could be working with people of a certain type of status here. Somebody could have attained some type of stability. So somebody from your past here, this Sagittarius or Sag, this is somebody from your past. Hi, Danger. Why is nobody here? I see 21 people here on live, 19 people here now. They just came. I don't know why it takes them so long to come in. That's someone here winning some type of fight they've been battling here. Looks like a lot of unknown sources have been coming from someone here, and you have someone pretty much winning this battle that they've been through. So this could be a physical battle, things you've been battling in the 3D. This could be a mental battle, things that's just been going on in your mind. But I see you being able to conquer whatever this is. You've had the courage to get through whatever this is. The perseverance you've had to push through. And you've been fighting alone. Whatever this is, if this is some type of mental fight you've been going through, you've been keeping this pretty much to yourself, not letting anybody know what it is that you've been dealing with on your own. Sometimes it takes a lot of courage to fight these things on your own, but I see not only have you done it, but you are coming out as conquering whatever this is. You're coming out as the winner. You're coming out on top of whatever this is. So got Wheel of Fortune here. Something here was destined for you to do. It was destined. It was in your destiny for you to go through this, for you to get over it, for you to grow through whatever this is, and for you to be successful in whatever this is you've had to endure, whatever you've had to overcome. Um, just have a certain amount of success in your life here. I see that you are guarded, and it could very well be because of this, whatever this fight has been, whatever this has been you've been battling with. You may not trust easy here. This person's head being bandaged could very well be some type of a mental thing you've been going through. But you know, even with those mental fights, there's spiritual warfare here. So that may have been what you've been dealing with, fighting with here, this spiritual warfare. But I see that you are guarded here. You've been brave in your decision making to keep battling whatever this is here. I see 10 people on here. Danger skeleton. It's the only person saying something. Hey, y'all. Say hi. Come in and say hi. Say something. What else is going on with Sagittarius here? Oh, that's too many. I take one. Study. Reflection. Maybe that's what you've been doing. Look, and then Sag came out right underneath that. Sag came out right underneath that, trying to remain grounded, pouring in and out your own cups. I don't know if this is. I feel like you could have stepped away from something. This Temperance card kind of gives me you've been spending kind of some time alone, time with yourself, trying to remain grounded. You've been pouring in and out your own cups here. Something about your third eye being able to see something here. And then I see reflection. So maybe you've been looking back on things of your past here. Maybe looking back on how you get to this place that you are now currently in. They say in order to know where you're going, you have to know where you've been, you know. You got to remember where you've been. And so I feel like this is you looking back on the past to maybe figure out where you went wrong and how you can make better decisions, better choices for your future here. Hidden enemies right here. Scorpio could be significant here, but there's definitely been some darkness, some type of hidden enemy, some type of danger here. Danger. That's what this card is. What's your sign, Danger Skeleton? Is this supposed to be for Sagittarius? But I mean, you could just have Sag in your chart. You've had some type of hidden enemies here. Something's been playing in the background. Maybe these are people you thought you can trust, and that could be why you are so guarded right now, because you've been around people who you thought you could trust, and these aren't people. These aren't those people here. And so it's giving me some people, a person or some people you've been around have been wearing a mask, and they may have let their mask slip, and so you're finally realizing, recognizing who they are to you. And that could have been what placed you into this kind of loner energy where I feel like you've kind of stepped back and been pouring into your own cups and trying to rebalance your energies out, because maybe you were going hard for these people you thought were on your team and they are not. very much so against you. Deception, yeah. Or some type of secret, something came out. Maybe these people you thought were of the light, or were some type of good people here that were actually of the darkness. These could have been people who kind of, maybe with their choices they were making, they kind of drug you into the darkness here. It appears that these are kind of wolves howling at the moon. This could have been like wolves in sheep's clothing here. People who presented some type of, they were dangerous to you, but they kind of cloaked themselves to be good people here. Leo, you are a Leo. Got you. So am I. Hello to my fellow Leo. Is that Valton? Hi, Valton. Somebody could have felt abandoned or taken some type of loss. Somebody could have stolen something from you. Aquarius could be significant. Doesn't have to be, but this person's on this star card here. It's kind of, again, someone trying to remain grounded. Someone who is pouring in and out their own cups. And so someone could have walked away from you. They could have definitely have stolen something, or you could have felt like you lost something here, having to walk away from somebody. There's a sense of abandonment here through it's in something, either this person who is no longer in your energy, or this could be you. Take it how it resonates. Hmm. So you could have been married to this person, or maybe about to get married to this person. Someone was here what you thought you had some type of good life with here, and that could have very well been your hidden enemy here, because I see this big red flag here. There could have been something about money. Someone had some money. Either the two of you had things together, or this person could have been the one had the money, or you could have been the one had the money. Whatever kind of marriage this is, or connection this was here, it was abundant. There were money. There probably were things that you were able to afford here. Nice things, material things, nice cars, nice houses here. But there is always this red flag here. And the red flag is so big, I don't know why. I don't know why it wasn't noticed. So although it is a very large red flag, it could have very well been hidden, because I mean we do have this hidden enemies, and so something wasn't seen. I did say wolves in sheep's clothing, so you may have seen it, but this person could have been playing their role so well at a certain point that you overlooked what you seen here. But I'm definitely getting part of the hidden enemies was someone you were connected with, some type of relationship, a marriage, or some type of partnership here. Big red flag here. Somebody could have chose wrong here. With that reflection again, I'm looking at it, I'm getting Steady long, steady wrong. So this could have been a decision that you thought about for quite some time, or you have been thinking about this decision that you made after the fact. But you are definitely guarded now. You have your guards up with this person now because you see straight through this mask that they were wearing. I see swiftness. Something, something fast. Something could be moving fast. Something coming in fast. This situation could have moved fast. Maybe you got with this person and you could have moved in with them fast. You could have married them fast. You could have locked down. So if this is like some type of business partnership, you could have signed contracts with this person fast, combined information with this person fast. Something happened fast. And I see a weakness here, blindness. You were blind to something you did not see. It's this red flag. You didn't see this red flag. You didn't see this person as an enemy here. This was hidden well. You had some type of weakness for this person. It could have been some type of, this could have been some type of sexual desires maybe. Or some type of weakness you had for this person, and getting it, whatever this is, it moved very fast. So you move fast here with someone who comes off as being petty. Their darkness is because they are dark. This is an evil person, so they probably hid a lot of the dirty things they were doing, the evil, the conniving things that they were doing behind your back. That this is something that they probably hid behind a nice smile, or they hid behind sex here, because I don't know why I'm kind of feeling this sex played a very large role in whatever this is. So people tied to the devil here. There was some type of sexual weakness here. A lot of fun being had. So with the money, or maybe the addiction here to somebody's physical appearance here. Whatever this was that had you weak for this person and blind to that big red flag here. Had you spent a lot of time with it. Like I said, this, whatever this is, went really fast. So you could have spent a lot of time with this person, and with there being some type of money here, wherever the money came from here, you could have spent a lot of money with this person. I see like a lot of partying here. Could have turned your back on a two of cups love type of situation for a lot of partying, a lot of fun being had with this person here. Because I see the two of cups in the back, and then this three of cups situation, which is the party and the celebration right here in the front. But I'm feeling like that's over. This celebration, this party, and whatever was being had is over. And it's over because you see who this person is now. You finally see this red flag. You've taken off those rose colored glasses that you had on. You are now able to see that you could have possibly been sleeping with the enemy here. there is some type of emotions here, so I feel like you did like this person. You felt some type of emotions for this person, but you're not standing in them now. I feel like I'm getting this water under the bridge. And so this could be something that you're trying to move past, move forward from here. Yeah. Now you're disgusted here. Now you're just over the whole situation here. And someone could even be coming in. Maybe they are doing things to try to get you to come back, because I'm seeing this one cup being handed to you here and you don't seem to be interested in it. So this could be someone trying to come back from the past, someone trying to breathe life into a dead situation. But you are guarded here again because you don't want to go through the same thing that you've been going through. Now you already see this for being what it is, and you are just trying to move past it here. Betrayed by a friend, yeah. You took a loss. This person you considered to be your friend. This is someone you put a lot of energy in, a lot of time in, possibly even spent a lot of money on here. But I see you were betrayed by a friend. You took a loss here. You took a loss. Disaster. Yeah, again, loss. This is a card of loss. Pain here. This is someone who is hurting. This is someone who realized they made a bad decision. This is someone who realized they made a bad investment in this, whatever this is here. This is someone realizing that they moved too fast into something that was completely wrong. And because of their choices, they've been set back somehow. That could be mentally, physically, financially. Here, someone has been set back. Could definitely be with confidence. You could be a person who's not as confident as you were because of whatever this is that happened. Trials and tribulations here. Trials. This is what you went through here with this person. And with this lover's card, I'm seeing there was definitely a lot of attraction here. Something about this person's look. You may have thought they looked really good here. But looks can be deceiving. That's why you use your discernment when it comes down to people and things, because things are not always as they seem to be. And this definitely was not the way it looked. It looked good on the outside, but the inside it was a disaster here waiting to happen. You have someone here whose fruits may have been good, and then someone here whose tree is on fire here. And even with this devil card, you have someone here who is fruitful and someone here whose energy is of the devil here. I'm getting an Adam and Eve type of person. And so we know the story is that Eve enticed Adam to bite this apple, that they shouldn't have never eaten off this tree here. So this person's dark side could have very well taken you over. And so you could have been a dark person at a certain point. You could have been doing things that were out of character dealing with this person here. But you know, I say when you hang with two fools, you'll be the third one, you know. And so this almost like peer pressure here, just being around this person and who they are, the things that they did, it could have kind of rubbed off on you. And you could have very well taken in this dark energy at a certain point. which caused you to take a lot of losses here. I see corruption here, treason. So you could have definitely got entangled in doing some things here. We said at the beginning, someone is kind of well connected to things, to people. You could know people in high places here, but I'm seeing that you use those resources somehow for things that weren't good. This is someone kind of taking advantage of certain situations here. It's corruption. I mean, it is what it is, what it is. So this is someone who let that power go to their head. Okay. Now what? Now what? Sadness here, embarrassment. Now you're embarrassed about what it is that you've done. This Hierophant popped out could definitely be in business right here. I see arguing. You could be trying to like negotiate something with someone regarding some type of money here. Because I'm seeing there's a situation with money here. Again, you're definitely gonna take some type of loss. And there is some type of sadness and embarrassment about you now because whatever this is that you've been doing behind the scene. You could have even joined something here. These two keys cross always kind of gives me like a skull and bone. So you could have even joined some type of society, some type of cult, some type of coven with this person. You could have definitely got into some type of contract with some type of community. And that could have even been this darkness here. So at one point you felt like you were on top because you were in with this community here and you were able to get away with doing certain things. This could be some type of corrupt community that you were in. And with the star energy right here in this lantern and this innocence here, you could have done something to someone or said something about someone that may have been innocent in a situation here. Again, that's you being involved with these people or this person that you were involved with, this cult, this coven here, this very dark energy that you had over you caused you to make a lot of bad decisions here. And I see why you were embarrassed and you're sad at the choices that you've made. And that's what you're reflecting back on, these choices that you've made. Probably trying to figure out how you can get yourself out of something that you got into. Yeah, you definitely got some type of advancement or some type of step ahead in life by dealing with these people. But, it's 2 steps forward and 5 steps back type of thing. Because you may have gained finances, you may have gained some type of fame here. But, you know, what is it for a man to gain the world and lose their soul? And I feel like that's what kind of, this is where you went wrong here. So now you're gonna need to take some type of action to move forward from this here. And I don't know what action here for you to take other than to remove yourself. That should be your first action, which I feel like you've kind of already done. You've removed yourself maybe from this person. I don't know how you would remove yourself from a group that you have entered into. I feel like this group is it's a dark group. I see evilness, weakness, pettiness here. False heart, imitation here, instability. So you could be in a situation now where you may be kind of unstable. Dishonor here. Imitation. So this person that you were in this connection to could be, it says false heart. This person was faking the entire time. This person not who you thought they were at all. They were faking their love for you here with the imitation. I see someone imitating someone. This could have even been you when you entered whatever this is. But I feel like you had a genuine attraction for this person. And so you may have felt like it was love, but you did have a genuine attraction for this person. I see vices here. And so I feel like that's what you kind of fell for here. This person kind of fed into maybe some habits, or y'all did things where you may have developed a habit here. But with false heart and imitation, someone was definitely imitating somebody here. Somebody was lying about who they are. You or this person could have been the both of you. A fall. Somebody's taking a fall now. Someone is ruined now. It's like the choices that you made kind of, it ruined the future that you thought you were gonna attain by doing this. Again, it's 2 steps forward and 5 steps back here because the wrong choice was made. And now I see someone could be trying to move out of a certain situation. So let me see. Can I end this with maybe something, some type of advice or something? Let's see. Give me a second, y'all. I got a lot of cards. I have a lot of cards in here. And a certain one that I'm looking for right now. None of these that I'm grabbing. All right. Ego. I'll give you soul truth. We'll pull one of these first and see something that you may need to work on. What does Sagittarius need to work on? What does Sagittarius need to hear as far as his soul's truth? That one wanted to come out. I should have taken it. Am I focused on what I am losing or gaining? That's what came out here. It says, are you going through some change? Are you scared to let go because of what you might lose? What if you shifted your focus for what you from what you might lose to what you might gain? Endings are actually new beginnings. And so it says, today's soul truth says, today make a list of all the things you will gain from the change that you are going through. Feel your heart, take a breath, and deepen into trust. Amazing things are coming. And so you could be feeling like you'll lose something if you step away from this situation, if you completely let go of whatever this is that you had here. Because again, there were definitely some type of connections here. There is some type of stability, some type of financial increase that came along with this, and this could be something that you do not want to let go, but you're being tasked with focusing on the things that you may gain versus what you're going to lose, because I feel like the only thing you're going to lose here that you may value is the finances here, because the love that you thought it was never there. This could be a whole kind of illusion that was being created for certain people here. So I'm going to take one of these healing energy oracles, see what pops out here. If nothing pops out, I'm just going, oh, well, never mind. Choice. I choose serenity, light, and positive energy. No matter what I go through, I choose happiness. I rise above fear and direct my thoughts to God. So, every day life is filled with choices. You could have definitely made some wrong choices here, but it's not too late to start making the right choices. Never too late to start making the right choices. So you can start with that here and now. When you feel like your mind is going away from God, just take your time and redirect yourself back to what is good, what you know is good. Because I think your discernment has been a little off, maybe a lot off. Love and light. Love and light. This is going to be the last one. I'm going to go ahead and close this out for Sagittarius. But if you resonate with this and you are not a Sagittarius, by all means, just take it. Take it. Alright, so just one. Give me one. Be the powerful presence of peace. Give all your worries and cares to God, for He cares about you. This is 1 Peter verses 5 through 7 here. Or 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7. Be the powerful presence of peace. You don't want chaos. You don't want confusion. You don't want drama. Who is the author of chaos? Who comes to kill, steal, and destroy? That's the devil. That's the devil energy. So remain peaceful in all of your choices today. You feel like you are stepping away from the peace, redirect your thoughts back towards God, and that's where you will find the peace. That's what I have for Sagittarius, y'all. I'll be back.